Hey, what is up guys? It is Silver Sun here and today I'm going to be giving you guys my review on the Dragon Ball Super episode 89. Alright, so this episode starts off with Goku flying around until he pretty much stumbles into Master Roshi's house, and that pretty much gets him the idea to go and recruit him. But when he arrives, pretty much Oolong tells him that he's at Tien's dojo that he made and whatnot, and Goku's like, oh, I guess he's been pretty busy, since then and stuff like that. And so pretty much he takes off to the dojo, and then we pretty much pan over to the dojo where Tien's pretty much training all these monk looking like guys pretty much, and Master Roshi's there pretty much bored because there's no like girls or anything like that. The dojo is just a whole bunch of guys, so you could obviously see where his boredom comes from there. And then pretty much Tien's pretty much showing them how to like manage their ki and like power up and whatnot, but they're just not getting it. And so pretty much Tien kind of demonstrates it real quick for them until pretty much this girl comes by. I think her name was Urine, I believe Urine. And pretty much she walks in, pretty much seeking some guidance, you could say, some lessons in martial arts because she doesn't have any experience in that and whatnot. And obviously, Master Roshi of all people pretty much comes up and he pretty much like whisks her away in a sense, like, he's excited now pretty much. I thought it was kind of funny. Like, it looked like he might have gotten a nosebleed, but all it came out was like steam and whatnot. Like, who knows? It might have been the censorships or whatever, but it was still kind of funny nonetheless. And pretty much he just goes off with her. And that's when Goku shows up. Pretty much he's asking Tien if he wants to join with him in the Tournament of Power, and he's pretty much surprised by this. Meanwhile, Master Roshi's, let's just say, tending to urine, basically. And then Goku pretty much comes in the midst of all that. And then pretty much he just like walks right out because they're doing some like Adult Swim type stuff, you could say. I don't know. But pretty much that happens. But through that, we pretty much find out that she's up to no good, and that gets even more confirmation when she uses this, like, I don't know what it is, like a sticker, like a symbol type thing. Pretty much she uses that, like she puts her fingers up to it and this aura comes off of it, this purple aura comes off of it, and pretty much she uses it on Tien's students who are pretty much leaving and whatnot. And so basically she uses that to make them go on a rampage throughout town and stuff, destroying everything. And pretty much Goku's still trying to recruit Tien, telling him, to join the tournament, he'll get lots of money and whatnot. But Tien isn't really in it for the money, and I don't understand why he just doesn't tell him the real reason, honestly, because I don't think it would really hurt anything. If anything, it would probably like motivate him a lot more, since the whole universe is on the line. I don't know, but anyways, pretty much in the midst of all that, they find out about the rampage in the city, and they pretty much arrive to see all the chaos ensuing and whatnot. And pretty much Urine's just standing there like laughing and stuff like that. So we cut to Kaba, who's pretty much trying to recruit Cauliflower, and basically like her like crew, I guess you could say, his squad's pretty much there. They're kind of like harassing him and whatnot, pretty much telling him to leave and such, but he can't because the whole universe is in jeopardy here. And so basically he turns into a Super Saiyan, showing off his power and such. And then pretty much he's just trying to persuade her to join the tournament. And then she finally gives in, and pretty much she's interested, being able to grow even higher in terms of power. And between their interaction there, we actually see I forgot her name. Oh my gosh. I'll just call it the female legendary Super Saiyan. I think. Oh man, I forgot. I know it was Cauliflower and I think it started with a K. Oh my goodness. Uh, Ken. Uh, I I can't remember it for the life of me. I'm sorry, guys, but pretty much the female Super Saiyan Broly. I'll just call her that for right now, even though she has a name. You guys could look that up if you need to. I just happen to forget about it at the most uh, bad timing. But pretty much that's just what happens. And basically, we cut back to Goku, Tien, Roshi, and Chaozu, and pretty much uh, Yurin pretty much has this flashback to when she was younger and such, to where she wanted to train with Tien, but Tien pretty much rejected her, and so basically that's why she's getting revenge now on him and stuff like that. And so pretty much Goku, Tien, and Goku, Tien, and Chaozu pretty much go about and take off the talisman. I think that's what it's called, the little symbol markings off of the students' foreheads and whatnot. Meanwhile, Roshi's about to fight Yurin, and he actually does a pretty good job at first. Pretty much she's punching him, but it's not doing much, and he's pretty much evading all her attacks until pretty much she slips and falls, and he gets a peek at what's in between her legs, and pretty much she like nut shots him basically, and I thought that part was kind of funny because like they had like the little like bells and whatnot. And pretty much once that happens, she puts the talisman on his forehead, and basically he gets mummified, you could say, and basically he starts attacking Tien, and so pretty much Tien has to power up and try to face him, but Roshi actually blows him back a little bit. He can't really fight him too well. I don't know, like, even though he has, like, the talisman on him and whatnot, like, I don't know, I feel like, especially since Tien's been training all this time, and, well, they've both been training, but even then, like, you'd think, Tien would be stronger than him if they both been training and whatnot. It's usually been that way. I don't think, gap between their powers is really closed, but anyways, he pretty much gets bodied a little bit. He actually used, well, he didn't actually use it, but, like, he brought out that four-hand technique that I heard was in the original Dragon Ball series and such, so that's pretty cool to see there. But basically Goku comes in with the save when Roshi fires off a Kamehameha, and basically Goku's fighting Roshi in his base form. Like, he's not really like trying to beat, well, I mean, he is kind of trying to beat him, but they're kind of like going back and forth and whatnot with the punches and kicks and stuff until pretty much Goku flies out of the way above the city, and basically he fires off a Kamehameha of all things at directly at Roshi, and basically Chaozu he stops Yurin's magic for a minute before, so that then Roshi can't really do anything, he'll just stay put, and so basically the Kamehameha lands down right on Roshi, and pretty much he gets the talisman pretty much evaporated off of his forehead, and then with that pretty much Yurin's plans were basically foiled, but pretty much Tien saw some good in her and whatnot. Her ambition to get stronger and whatnot was real to him, even if her motives obviously weren't the greatest, and so pretty much he offers to train her at his dojo, and he also agrees to join the Tournament of Power, and Roshi pretty much agrees to join too, and then pretty much that's where the episode ends, showing off all the contestants we have for the Tournament of Power, and then it pretty much just ends with them building the arena once again and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it for the episode. As far as what I thought it was alright, nothing too special, a pretty fun episode in my opinion. Another recruitment episode. I mean, it was alright. Like, I can't really say much else about it. I mean, like, nothing completely too epic happened. It was pretty cool to at least hear Caulifla's voice and whatnot, and see what she's all about and such. But we still haven't gotten anything about I want to say her name's Catalina. I don't know if that's right or not. I know it started with a K. I'm positive it started with a K. But we got to see her a little bit, even if she didn't get to do too much. So that was pretty cool to see there. Everything else was, okay, nothing completely too special, a little like one note villain, pretty much just for this one episode. Pretty much turns good in the end and such. I mean, there's not really much else to say. It was pretty fun. I have to say at least. But tell me what you guys thought of this episode. Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Did you think that some other things could have happened? Did you think some other parts could have been expanded upon? Primarily probably with the whole Kaba, Khalifa, and female Broly character, their interaction and whatnot. Maybe could have been extended. If you guys agree or disagree, just tell me that in the comment section down below. And until the next one, guys, Silver Sun is out.